teams are acquiring. I mean, is this how would you say in terms of, is this one of the more equally balanced teams in terms of talent you've had?
I don't know. We'll see. I know you guys like to make the prognostications, which I don't like to do. I like to wait and see. I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful for guys stepping up and exceeding expectations, and instead of making high expectations. I think right now there's been a lot of buzz about Gordon and his comeback, and I'm worried that, like it's getting a little out of hand. I think he's Gordon. He's back to being Gordon, and we're very excited about that. I just don't I sometimes worry, like, oh my gosh, they think that it's somebody else, but I'm excited about Gordon. I'm excited about Kemba. Jalen and Jason had really good summers. They looked really good in training camp. Obviously, they have great comfort level of the system, and Marcus, and so we know who all of those guys are. I think there's a lot of questions in lots of other places in our roster.
When you pose that question about whether you guys are good enough, what are the things you're looking at to kind of determine that in your mind?
Can we make enough shots is always the key, right? But, can we get the stops? Can we rebound the ball well enough? I think those are probably the biggest challenges. We've been good defensively over the last few years, and so I worry about our defense taking a step backwards, and we need to have everybody step up. Defense starts at every position. You need 5 guys committed. We need 5 guys committed to rebounding, and as you know, with the last few years, we've also gone through stretches of being good rebounding and not so good rebounding, and when we've been small, but like Brad's emphasizing that a great deal, and you can rebound playing small, but you got to be able to get stops too.
How much did what Jalen did this summer with Team USA really feed into that notion that you can be a good defensive team rebounding small? Because he played a lot of 4 for that USA team.
Yeah, I think that we do have good rebounding smalls. I think that when I say small, I don't think Gordon and Jalen and Jason are smalls, really. But yeah, we just have to rebound everywhere. But Jalen played some 4, which I think he'll play some 4 for us as well. And I think that was a good experience. I was out in LA when they were practicing out there, and he was just making that transition. I think the USA team had lost a couple of players, Bagley and Kuzma, and so he was, they were forced into playing some more 4. And I think that I told him at that time, like, this is a good opportunity, because it's a different game. At the 1, 2, and 3, sometimes it's interchangeable, and usually the 4 and 5 is interchangeable. So it took him a couple of days, but I thought that he really progressed in playing some 4, and so I thought that was a really good experience for Jalen this summer.
Dan, have you spoken to Ennis at all about the situation yesterday, and other things you guys either are going to have in place or discussions with them security-wise for this season?
Right. So I was on an email chain with our security are on top of it, but I have not had a chance to address it directly with Ennis. He has been talked to by our staff and by our people, but there'll be more communication going on with that. But I'm focusing on getting him to, play defense and rebound and play basketball right now.
Danny, when you say Gordon is back to being Gordon, fans on the outside might associate that with 20 to 25 points a game, but what do you associate that with this team?
Well, obviously statistics don't matter. When we had success, we took 2, 3 25-point a game